Life had not been picturesque for Diane Louise Augat. She'd been diagnosed bipolar in the early 80s and struggled with addiction from an early age. By the late 80s, she was divorced, had lost custody of her children, and would spend the next 10 years in and out of mental health facilities. On Friday, the 10th of April, 1998, at around 11 a.m., Diane left her mother's house in Ocala wearing a white tank top, blue shorts, and a pair of sneakers. Later that day, a bartender at the Hayloft Tavern remembers seeing her, but didn't speak to her or know when she left. On Saturday, the 11th, a witness saw her walking north on US 19. 2 days later, Monday, the 13th, another witness said they saw her having a meal at the inn on the Gulf. On the 13th, Diane's mother also received a message on her answering machine. The message included what sounded like a struggle before Diane's voice could be heard saying, "Help, help, let me out," and "Give me that," before there is another struggle and the line is disconnected. Diane's mother tried to call the number back, but there was no answer. The number belonged to a local business named Starlight. It is unclear if the mother contacted authorities or if the business was even investigated. 2 more days pass, and a woman walking along US 19 near the Coral Sands Motel found a severed fingertip. Police identified this as Diane's based on previous prints. The nail polish on the finger, however, is not the same color Diane was last seen wearing. 2 weeks later, a bag of neatly folded clothes were found inside a convenience store freezer. They were identified as Diane's. There would be no new developments to this case until 2000, when another plastic bag was found at the same convenience store with the name Diane written on it. Inside were some makeup items and a toothpaste that matches a certain kind Diane was given while being discharged from a recent hospital stay. Another bizarre twist, the bag was found by Diane's sister-in-law. The manager of the Coral Sands Motel became a suspect. The motel where Diane was last physically seen on the 11th, and he'd previously been arrested for murder, but there is nothing tying him to this disappearance. There are currently no other suspects, and no one has been charged, and no other traces of Diane have ever been found. This case has baffled authorities since the day Diane disappeared. Her mother believes Diane was released from the hospital too early and says she was behaving erratically in the days before her disappearance. Authorities believe Diane's story has come to an end, but without any solid evidence, they can only wait for a new lead that might bring Diane's family some long-deserved closure.